Hello, welcome back to SoulSchool. I'm Theolyn, and this is the second video in the series Keys to Heaven. Hopefully you've seen the introduction and you've seen episode 1, and also hopefully you have become a member of SoulSchool, so you've been able to download the booklet, which you can use in conjunction with this, which has on page 8 the map, which is essential really to what I'm describing. Really good for you to see that, be able to see that, right? So last time we started at the bottom of the map here. Oops, my finger's over there. Okay, so that is Sandalphon and Oriel. Let me quickly show you them slightly larger. Here's Sandalphon, and here is his bride, Oriel. So they are a happy couple. The earth and the moon they represent. You could call them the guiding spirits of those two physical bodies, but they are, of course, divine archetypes, and they dwell in your personal kingdom, your kingdom of heaven that's within you. Actually, I prefer the word empire, which is a good translation for the original Greek, which was basilica. And it emphasizes the fact that it's not just one little tiddly kingdom, it's a huge empire. So, key number 2. As we progress up that tree, we come to a point immediately above Malchut, where we will meet Archangel Gabriel. And in some ways, we could suggest that Gabriel is the person who holds a whole bunch of keys in a way, because it's so fundamental to negotiating who you are in the world and bringing your dream into reality, into Malchut. It's so fundamental to be able to communicate what this vision is. You can have a dream, you can have a vision, you can walk around your house thinking, oh, yes, I want to do this, I want to do that. But unless there's some interaction with Malchut through different options that you might find for expressing your dream, unless that happens, then nobody will know about it, and it might as well be visible only to yourself. So Gabriel is a representative of our capacity to communicate across the divide, a natural divide between humans and other creatures and plants and trees. But our methodologies for that communication are varied. We can speak, we can write, we can sing, we can dance, we can make all kinds of music, all kinds of art. All of those are ways in which we can express what we have got in our invisible world and bring it out of ourselves. So the key that opens a door for, first of all, going up the tree from Malchut, and then later coming back down the tree to Malchut, that key is about communicating. And all the ancient mythologies have a god or a goddess sometimes who relates to those skills. And Gabriel is one of those. In Greek mythology, that would be Hermes. In the Roman system, that's Mercury. And of course, there is a planet that we call Mercury In the Egyptian system is Thoth, and those characters that have come out of the human understanding of the archetypes, those characters can bless us with the gifts of communicating. And then we have to make the most of those through whatever form is suitable for us. One of the attributes for the god Mercury in astrology and in the Hellenistic system is that Mercury is very good at commerce, so very good at exchanging. And that's what communication is, basically. It's about exchanging. And quite often, in order to bring your vision into the world, you have got to have some kind of exchange. And that exchange can range from all kinds of simple homegrown exchanges where you get together with another person and because they love what you're doing, they do it and there's no money involved. Or it might be that you have to find a patron for what you want to bring into the world, or you might have to go to the bank for a loan. All those things come under the remit of Gabriel, and Gabriel holds the keys to that. Because you've got to be able to say to the friend or the patron or the bank manager, you've got to say what your vision is, and you've got to show them how potent it is to, that it really, really, really must come into the world because it's so exciting and so it's inspirational, not just for you, but for the people who will be receiving what you're bringing into the world, because they are also inhabitants of Malchut. And that's the point of Gabriel and his key. His key is saying, make sure that you communicate who you are and where you want your dream, your vision, your purpose to go in the world. As long as you know that for yourself, that's something we'll go into a bit later, as long as you know what that purpose is, then you take on board, willingly take on board, some of the challenges that Gabriel might present. Because if you're an introverted person or quite shy, then, sometimes speaking about your vision, sharing it, is a challenge for you. And you may find yourself recoiling and think, no, I can't do it like that. But we can all learn to use Gabriel's key in order to unlock the magic that happens when we really communicate with people through whatever medium is most suited to us. And it quite often does involve talking to people. Sorry, introverts. But shyness actually is just a kind of fear, really. And if you're fearful of bringing out what's within you, then that what's within you can get lost and can never come out. So you have to bite the bullet and go for the Gabriel key. You're collecting keys on this journey. And when you get 7 keys, something special can happen. Many blessings. Oh, I've just forgotten something. I forgot to show you an image. I showed you Sandalphon and I showed you Gabriel. I showed you Sandalphon and I showed you Oriel, but I've forgotten to show you Gabriel. There he is. Sometimes people say she, because this energy is not, none of the archangels are gender specific, but Gabriel is definitely a kind of archetype who can move in more feminine or more masculine ways. So more androgynous, we could say. And I have come across quite a few people who refer to Gabriel as she. So there's my version of Gabriel it's based on a painting I did after I had these visions. And he's carrying a trumpet. That's one of his favourite things, blowing his own trumpet. That's what you have to do, learn how to do that. He's carrying an orb, which is a treasure from heaven that has to be revealed. And from his lips is a magical alphabet arriving, which is the angel script. And you can find out about the angel script on Theolyn.com. So don't forget to download the guide to the archangels, so working with the archangels, which is in the members library. Join SoulSchool. You get free access to all that content. There you go again. And then you'll be able to print out the map, which I think is really important. I'm really keen for you to get that map. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel and like it. And that will help SoulSchool get more visible, because we've got lots of lovely content for people here. I shall see you again before long with the next guardian. I wonder who that might be. If you look at the map, you can guess. Many blessings. Goodbye.